So I straightened my hair, and now I'm like basically doing like the final touches. And I saw my friend Ari always like kind of like her hair at the bottom, and I kind of want to try it out because whenever she does it, it always looks. I'm taking inspo from my friends to do this shit. So let's see how it turns out. Okay. Do I need to start doing it like bigger? I don't know. Hold on, let's do a bigger chunk. This is what she's looking like I think Yas, right? Yassify. Yassify. My friends told me I'm yassified. So. Or do I need to do it more? I'm so confused. Does that do anything? Oh, it does. And the other side then, I guess. Because I'm just so confused. Okay. I keep forgetting that this is my extension and I can't pull too hard because then it's gonna rip my fucking scalp off. I wish, man. I wish I had long hair like this. I start singing a song about why I'm sad about my hair. And then a fairy godmother comes and blesses me with a whole new head of hair. I would be grateful. Before we continue the video, we all know how difficult it's been for me on my hair journey. Everyone's hair is different. Mine tends to be a little bit on the oily side. So I've been using this new shampoo and conditioner from Function of Beauty. This is what the bottle looks like. This is the shampoo. On the side, you can see it says Function of Beauty. So I was able to actually put my name on it. So my hair has always been on the thin side. It's not very, how do I say, alive, just because I've done so much to it over the years. So I was very glad when I was able to choose my hair care goals. I of course ended up picking up volumizing and strengthening. So these two colors I chose, shampoo and conditioner, for about 3 to 4 washes of my hair right now. And to tell you guys the truth, she is looking way more fuller than before. There's no parabens or sulfates in this shampoo, which makes it 10 times better already. You know, when I find something that is working for me, I'm always going to see what I can do for the besties. You can get 20% off your first 16-ounce custom bottle set when you use my link and subscribe. I also wanted to mention that you can become a member and get a bunch of exclusive perks like free shipping. Who would not want free shipping? So all right. Okay. I challenge you. Now my camera about to die. I'm gonna kill myself. Oh my god. Wah, wah. Hello. We are back. So I have eaten. I have charged my camera a little bit. I already moisturized and primed my face. Let me show you guys what I use for that. Look at it. It's right here. It's the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. Then today I use the Fenty Skin Moisturizer. And then I also use an e.l.f. one, but I don't know where it is, so we're using this bad boy today. I have a really bad habit of not looking for things when I lose them. I seem to notice that when I lift something, that's where my belongings are. So this is the other one that I use. This one is e.l.f. Skin. Holy.
Can you like stop coughing?
This is e.l.f. Skin Holy Hydration. It's a hydrogel moisturizer. After we do that, we just let our face dry a little bit. Not dry, but like soak it in, you know. And we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna grab our spoolie. And there got to be glue. Okay, so I actually just recently started doing this. I saw someone on TikTok do it and I loved how their eyebrows looked. And it's really hard for me to keep my eyebrows up. Like, my hairs like to come down. So we're just gonna go ahead and push her up, right? And then you're just gonna go through your eyebrows. Coat them up first. Okay. Okay. And then we're gonna do it again. Okay, and it's gonna look a little something like this. Oh my god, my ear is itchy. Oh jeez. keep on going. So I used the Goof Proof brow pencil. I don't know if this has a shade, so we're just gonna fill in like any of like the missing spots. I heard a noise. I don't know, you guys. I'm on my toes, you guys, because we got robbed. We basically got robbed. It happened on our turf. Like, Ray's car. Okay, backstory. Ray left his car here. Okay, both Ray and Jose did, and they've just been parked outside on our second parking spot. So today around like 6 in the morning, I heard the doorbell ring, right? But I thought that I was just being delusional. I was like, I'm delusional. The doorbell isn't ringing. The doorbell was ringing. And it was our neighbor Mike. It wasn't until like 7 o'clock, 7:14, when I woke up because Mila shat all over the fucking place, that like I opened the door, and I opened the door holding a knife in my hand, because you never know. Uno nunca sabe. I feel so stupid because I literally never finished the story. I got sidetracked and started talking about something else. But basically what happened was, it was a guy who freaking parked outside of our house, right? He was driving a black Toyota. That's right, motherfucker. We know what car you were fucking driving. And our neighbor shows me the video of this guy getting off of his car and trying to open Jose's car first. He tried to open, but it didn't work. So he went around the passenger side to Ray's car, opened the passenger side, saw that it was locked, so no shot, you know. But he goes around to the freaking driver's side and he opens Ray's car, and boom. After that, he just started taking everything that Ray had in the car, which was like, I think, leftover clothing from when we were moving out of la casita. And yeah, that's what happened. I'm a tough cookie, you know. I feel like if I was put in a fight or flight situation, I would most definitely fight while flighting. But now that we semi-filled in our brows, hold on, where did it go? Why do I lose everything as soon as I put it down? I use this as like a chapstick, but it's more of a lip gloss. It is a hydrating lip plumper though, so it does hydrate. So I apply it before I start doing like my makeup around, only because she gives me a little bit more of a plumpness, and I like looking at myself in the mirror with my lips all plump and stuff. Do you know what I mean? Also, you just gotta click it like this. That's all you gotta do. What does that mean? Oh, that means she's at the top. I finished this one. Good thing I have another one. We're just gonna let our lips hydrate. Go ahead and we're gonna grab our foundation. So, use the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Perfect Glow Flawless Foundation. I almost read the French, but I'm not fluent in that yet. This is the one that I use. Oh fuck. I don't want to get up to wet my beauty blender, so what do I do? You know, I think she's moist enough, I'm not gonna lie. I'm doing my makeup. I guess I can tell you guys the story about Reese. Let's start from the beginning, okay? But before we go into the story, basically I just put it on the sponge, do one side of my face, and then I do the other side of my face, okay? So, oh my god, also I want to try this new technique. Apparently if you go between a sponge and like a brush, it gives you like an airbrushed look, so let's try that. Okay, so it starts with We got invited to go to Six Flags for the premiere of Space Jam. And so me and the girls initially, we just thought that it was like, we just thought that we were gonna go to fucking Six Flags. Six Flags. Is that where we went? Oh my god, I went to Six Flags. My first time was it Six Flags? Anyways, we just thought it was gonna be like a regular schmegular thing, you know. We were gonna show up, we were gonna go on rides. Well, I was gonna watch Celeb and M's go on rides while I held their bags. But no. When we got there, there were tables outside. It was like a whole line of tables. And there were people behind it and they were like, okay, let us see your invitations. So we pulled out our phone and we showed them our invitations and they gave us a bracelet. After receiving the bracelet, we walk inside, right? And we're like, okay, so this is a little bit different. We just thought we were gonna make a line like normal. Like we thought it was gonna be a normal Six Flags day, night. Mind you, this was also like at 9 or 10, like around there. We get inside, a beautiful arch, super cute, like red carpet, people were taking people were taking pictures. So already we were like, okay. This is giving a little bit, this is giving premiere. Yeah. And we're like, should we eat before going in? Because they gave us a voucher. So fuck yeah, we're gonna fucking chew up on some fair food. They only have like 2 options, I think. There's like one place or the other. So we make a line at this one place, right? And I'm looking at this one guy in the line and he's like looking at me. I'm like, he looks familiar. Who the fuck? I feel like I've seen him in the movies. You know, just joking with myself. And he was probably looking at me like, bitch, stop looking at me. Like, what are you, a fan? I'm looking around. Let me start dabbing this hoe up because I feel like I'm taking forever. Anyways, I shake it off. I'm like, you know what? He just has a familiar face. That's what it is. It's what it is. Continue to, you know, just be in the line and wait for my food. All of a sudden, in front of me, this actress, I'm gonna show you guys a picture of her and figure out her name. I see her and I'm like, wait. Okay, now I know she's an actress. Alongside her is an actor. The guy, I want to say it's the guy from Grey's Anatomy. I've never watched Grey's Anatomy, but there's one, hold on, I have to sneeze. I see him and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? It's just a coincidence, right? No. I got my food. Celeb and M's, I think they were like walking around. I go outside and I go to them. And I was like, guys, I literally think I saw like an actress. And they go, I know. There's a lot of them here. And I was like, shut up. You're lying. Bitch, they weren't lying. They were truthing. Fucking Jacob Elordi, excuse my potty mouth, but Jacob Elordi was there. He was like right in front of us. Me with like the tray of food in my hand, like looking at Jacob Elordi. I'm like, then I turned this way and LeBron James is to my freaking, what is this? To my freaking left. I'm like, okay, that's Lebanon James. I saw Noah Cyrus. I saw Demi Lovato. Demi Lovato actually walked right by me and I was like, oh. Anyways, all of this was before we even went into the park. They were waiting until after hours, or they were waiting until they cleared the whole park completely to let everyone in with a bracelet for the Space Jam's premiere. At this point, I'm like, okay, so this is, we're not watching a movie. There's a whole bunch of famous people here. What is going on? Why are we here, first of all? It was an experience, I'm not gonna lie. It was so exciting. Noah Cyrus is so beautiful in person. Oh my god, every single time that I think about it, I get like really like excited because it's literally something that's like so fucking crazy. Like when I remember who else, Machine Gun Kelly and Megan Fox were there. Ariana Grande was there. We literally walked, she's so small and so cute. And so, oh my god, anyway, the way that I could like literally like go on naming who, like how many people like were there, actually kind of crazy. So this leads us to the Chris Brown story. So I'm walking with Tati. Before I get back into like telling the story, let me show you guys just like exactly what I do. So I'm gonna grab our Fenty Pro Filter Concealer. I use the shade, it just says 270. It's 270, but I think I want to try to go a shade lighter. I just put a little bit here. Then we do this. Do the same thing on this side. We're gonna just intensify that a little bit. You know? And a little here. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay, and then I do this, 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 and then we blend. Okay, I heard that if you do it with a brush you get an airbrush effect, and I want to try it out. We're trying it out here. Normally, if you want like my normal makeup routine, normally I would just blend with a beauty blender, and that's it. So the only different thing that we're doing is like intervening. I think that's the right word. We're gonna be switching from this and the beauty blender. Okay, so I forget to breathe. And then let's get back to the story. At this point, we've walked through the park. We've gotten on the rides that I got on one. I got on two rides actually. Me and Celeb, we were just like vibing together. Ems was exploring, going crazy, going on all the rides because she is a roller coaster. What do you call them? A adrenaline junkie? I don't know. She really enjoys it. So she was out and about, like actually like getting on rides and everything. And I'm talking to Tati. I turned my head because I feel like, I don't know, like something just walked past me really fast, you know? So I turned my head to look, and this person has a familiar bob while walking. And I'm like, no. Shut up. Cause like, when you see, I don't know if it maybe it's just me, but seeing a celebrity, like I bust down moves to this man, you know what I mean? So seeing him, I was kind of shook, I'm not gonna lie. I was like, shut the fuck up, because if he's here, who else is here, you know? At that point I was like, my eyes, me. I walk by and I'm like, wow, that's literally breezy. It's the B, that's him. I'm like looking away, and for some reason he like looks back. I'm like, you know, because what am I gonna do? Looks back, looks away, but looks back again, and I'm me, like literally like the emoji. Hold on, this was me. Obviously I'ma not know what to do, so I was just standing there. And as soon as like he walked away, like because like other people were like asking to take pictures with him, I turned to Tati, tell her, I'm like, I think he wants to eat my ass. And she's like, no. And I'm like, yes, let's test the theory. Let me get comfortable. Hold on. Let me get comfortable. I was like, pay attention to when he comes out, because I want to see like what he does. You know what I mean? This is me thinking that I'm genius. I have a mind that's genius, and I have a plan that I'm gonna execute to prove that he wanted to eat my ass. Anyways, so having a brain for a moment, and I can't remember if I already said that the whole point of me standing away from the bathroom was like to have Tati tell me if he looked at me when he came out or not. So I'm standing and we're just conversating, we're just talking, you know, also like tirando ojo, like to see like who like else was there. She tells me he's coming, so I'm like, okay, whatever, we're acting casual, bitch, because what, you know, we're just like we're scientists evaluating a hypothesis. That's what we were doing at that moment. He told me that when he came out of the bathroom, he was like staring me down, but she was like, so that furthermore adds more evidence to support our hypothesis. There was more stuff, you know, that happened throughout the night. Was I gonna allow it to happen? No.
He also
like could have been looking at me and being like, the fuck, bitch. That's the tea. That's the story that I wanted to tell you guys. Yeah. Don't sue me. Yeah. Anyways, this is how I am looking after blending my concealer and my foundation. I'm just gonna hold on because I know I have it now. We're gonna grab the Laura Mercier translucent powder. I'll go with this brush here. And then same thing over here on this side. I just curled my lashes. So we're just gonna continue now. Use this. I'm gonna put it right here. This is the Fenty Beauty Mocha stick. I think that's what it's called. Match sticks. That's what it's called. I'm just gonna go like this. So it's like in the middle. Then I'm gonna go here. And then I'm also gonna do it like right here on the bridge, like. I'm gonna go with this. And we're gonna just go over it. I feel like when you have lived with people for a while, you know, whether it be like months or days or weeks, like sometimes you forget how to vibe within yourself, at least for me, because I'd like to say that I am a people person. Like, I get along with people very well, and I like making new friends, and I like hanging out with friends. And I feel like when you are constantly surrounded by that, you forget how to vibe with yourself. I used to be so good at that because I would literally just like be like, my dad would not let me out, be locked in my room, and obviously I wasn't just gonna be freaking bored, so I would just find a way to like vibe with myself. I would like paint or like just discover new music or take vids of myself. I feel like that's also how I gained a lot of confidence within myself, just being by myself. Anyways, the whole point of me going into this little tangent is because I have noticed that not how to vibe with myself. I've been forgetting to do it. I used to be so big on that, you know, because I always believe that time with yourself is very important. You need to learn who you are so you can love yourself even more, you know? Spending time with yourself is very important. You guys are like taking notes? I hope you are. The more you do it, the more comfortable you become. And I lost track of that, and I am going to try my hardest to get back on that, because that is very important to me. And we gotta focus on the little important things in life. Little important. Little or big. We also gotta focus on the little things in life. Like breathing. Sometimes I forget to breathe. Go ahead and also let's bake now. I have this Charlotte Tilbury. I hope I'm saying it right. I want to try their concealer so bad because I feel like it's good. Let's go. Okay, let's go in with the eyeshadow. Should I zoom in a little more? Okay. On the outsides. So I guess let's just try to build up pink on the outside. I need to be friends with my neighbors, so that when I feel alone, I could just be like, hey neighbor, wanna come over? Or hey neighbor, can I come over for some tea? My neighbors are all Armenian. which is so cool. The other day, not the other day, it's been a while, but they're playing, my front neighbors, people in front to the left, were playing the most litty titty music ever. I was literally outside like busting moves because of how like cool the sound, like the music was, you know. I find it so amazing. Different cultures have like such entertaining music, such cool music. Should I put more? The, oh my god, I'm gonna have to do it fast, Milk Hydro Makeup. Spray it on my face and voila. And that is all, besties. My camera is literally about to die, so thank freak that we finished. Yeah, I mean everything else, oh, I look like I have a mustache, I'm not gonna lie. Everything is literally like my makeup routine, except for maybe like, you know how I mentioned the switching between the brush and the sponge. I'm not gonna lie, I think I like how the sponge looks, like just using the sponge. And then also something that I did do a little bit different is the amount of foundation that I used. I used a little bit extra just because I wanted it to look more like, I don't know, like I had more makeup on. But normally I wouldn't really put that much foundation, and some days I don't even use foundation at all and I just use concealer. So yeah.